What's going on, everybody? I'm not the guy who has them all. I'm not the guy who buys them all, but I'm the guy who gets the guys together to talk about America's favorite sneaker silhouette, the Nike Air Force One. I'm your host, Dark Skin Randy, and welcome to Force the Issue. Now, every week we bring real ones to the table. Collectors, hustlers, OGs, anyone that lives this sneaker lifestyle. And today, I brought my man all the way from Queens, my man REEM Be Thorough. REEM, what's going on, boss?
Not a thing, man. What's good with you?
Another day, another day. We just out here trying to force the issue.
I hear you.
Now, before we go any further, Reem, there's something we do on Force the Issue called Airtime. Where I'm going to give you 60 seconds where I give you an opportunity to shout out anybody that helps you get to where you are now. You know what I mean? So it's on you. 60 seconds on the clock. Reem, do your thing.
So I'm going to shout out Queens. I'm going to shout out Lawton to be specific. I'm going to shout out Force the Issue on your platform. I'm going to shout out GME and my GME brethren. And that's all.
All right. So for all those that don't know, REEM Be Thorough is one of my. I don't want to call him an OG because me and him are peers, but he's one of the originals that I seen in Laurelton doing it real heavy when it came to this Air Force One thing, and that's why I had to get him on the show so we could talk about some of the classic times we had coming up, and me seeing him in the streets getting real crazy on y'all with his sneaker game. You know what I'm saying? So REEM, before we go any further, my number one and my first question I ask all my guests is, what made you fall in love with this silhouette, the Nike Air Force One? What brought you to the game?
Well, I can't pinpoint the exact person per se. I know some dudes that was doing it, but like music videos we was watching, it just caught my attention where I was like, what are those? Where could I get them from? And they rocking it pretty fly. Like I'm trying to be like that. So I definitely got to go with the music videos of hip hop.
That's back when 106 and Park was cracking for us and all that kind of thing. Video music box, them days.
Thought that I was more so that like that's our high school days. But if we're gonna really take it back further, I'm gonna go back to when we was even younger, like to video music box and when Teen Summit was running around and
Yeah.
Yo MTV Raps are starting to move, Rap City. We like those are the times that was really hitting hard for me specifically.
You mentioned that. I want to shout out Big Tigger. Big Tigger was probably one of the ones that I used to see always with a fresh pair of AirPods in the basement.
He used to stay with some Air Ones and some white ones specifically.
That's a fact. That's one of those things, man. It's all about where you fall in love with it. You know, for those watching us, if you got a story you want to tell us in the comments too, let us know when you fell in love with the Air Force One. That's something we all like to know. All right, Reem. So let's jump into question 2 real quick. I just gotta ask: are you a wearer or a preserver? You know, for those watching, I'm trying to figure out if y'all are out there wearing the sneakers you buying or you just keeping them dead stock in the crib. That's what I'm trying to find out. You let me know how you do your thing with your collection.
Well, I'm both. Now, I mean, I'm gonna wear my shoes. I'm gonna put it out there so people can see it. That's not meant for me to have it out there in the closet, just me looking at it. And I'm gonna wear it, but I'm not against dead stocking it for a little bit for the right outfit to come outside with. Because you got to put the right outfit together. Sometimes it take a little time to cook.
Yeah, you can't rush it. You can't always just rush it out the kitchen.
Yeah.
You gotta find that right moment for it.
What I have learned is sometimes you don't just jump into kicks that when they come out that Saturday. I mean, you probably wait like 3 months. Might wait a year or two. Know what I'm saying? It comes off better because everybody's rocking the same joint at the same time.
There you go. And then a year or two when you pull yours out and everyone else's is beat, everybody looks back like, oh, I forgot those look like that. So I definitely could understand. I'm not really one to hold on to my I wear all my shoes. I'm gonna just put it that way too. I do wear all my shoes, but I could understand those who preserve them as well. I follow a few people on Instagram, and I've seen them now pull out some stuff that I've had in like 05 and 06, and they look amazing. And I'm like, how did y'all do that? Like,
now I ain't gonna hold you. Not to cut you up, I really wish they'd bring back the service where like you can send your kicks back and they fix it for you. Kind of like how those companies is doing it now, like the little laundry services where you send your kicks and they what's the word for it? They revamp it or whatever case it be.
The restoration for the shoe. The
Yeah,
restoration.
restoration. Yeah, restoration. They restore the shoes. So Nike used to do it. I don't know why. I guess they got lazy.
I think if I remember correctly, I think it was you know what? I don't want to snitch on nobody from New York. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna snitch on nobody from New York. But let's just know back then, I remember when Nike did that, when you could send that in and they'll take care of you or send you back that beautiful gift card, or what they used to send when they couldn't quote unquote fix the shoe. So that was the time. I ain't going front. But
Last thing I heard was they still kind of do the gift card thing, but it has to be
mhm,
within the last, I think, 2 or 3 years. So,
okay. All
but
right.
they need
Well,
to
Nike
they
keep
need to
doing
let
y'all
us
thing, man.
they need to let us live. And I mean, we having kicks that's like 15 years older.
Yeah, yeah, I would love to. I have a pair of Statue of Liberty Nike Air Force Ones that I wish I can get someone to do something with, but I think I might just end up going to search and buy a new pair of them. But those are one of my favorite ones that I got somewhere in this collection. But speaking of what we got in our collection, I got to ask you, what is your holy grail Air Force One, and do you have it, or are you still looking for it? That's my question for you.
I have one of my holy grails that like I was chasing, but one of the realest holy grails I'm like wishing they retro back out and make it true to form is the Rose Garden Air Force Ones, the highs that Sheet had. They need to
Ooh.
bring those back out. Like and be true to form with it, not the new material where it's kind of like off stitchings a little bit, not like the way it used to be. Be true to form.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish Nike would do that with all their shoes they're retroing. They retro those Kobe's and left the air bubble off of them, and I feel like that's a big disappointment for me. That's why I didn't purchase them personally.
Yeah, nah, that's the same exact way I feel. If it ain't like how when they did that what is it, the 5 man pack where it was Amari, Vince, Kobe. If it ain't like that, nah, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
I don't. Yeah, that's what they should have did. I get, or maybe even just grab a new five in the NBA and do a pack like that. That would have been kind of cool because Ja's
Yeah,
killing with the Air Force Ones right now.
yeah. And you just took the words right out my brain. Like just grabbing a whole new 5 people. Know what I mean, I don't know why they ain't do it.
That
Maybe
would
they need me and you on the board to make some of this stuff happen.
Nike, make the call. We can make some things shake for y'all, bro. That's all I'm saying. We can make some things shake. So much so, Nike, I'm about to show y'all something that I think y'all need to take heed to. Welcome to the podium. We're doing an Olympic style ranking of your sneakers in your personal collection, not no sneakers that you hope to have. Now I'm going to buy. I need you to rank 3 sneakers out of your personal collection from bronze, silver, and gold. These are all your opinions. No one else's opinions matter but yours. So you tell us what you got on your podium. And if you're watching this at home and you think your podium is pretty cool, please drop it in the comments or hit us on Instagram at Force the Issue Podium. That's FDIP, and you drop your podium picture there. We'll probably post it on a following episode. But Reem, it's all on you, baby. Walk us through your podium. What you got going on?
First, I'm gonna say this: you made it very difficult when I had to put these 3 together.
That's
It
what we
was
hope.
one of the it was definitely something that it was kind of hard to think about, and it's fairly new, so I don't need anybody killing me in the comments. Like
But
just
see, that's the thing,
this
Reem. They
this is
can't kill you.
mine. This is
Yeah, they
mine.
can't kill you. This is your opinion.
This is where I'm at with it. So
Okay.
my bronze pair right now is patent leather's popping. Undefeateds.
Okay.
Packs that came
Okay.
out a little while ago. So I wore 'em one time, had a dope little fit with it. I'm out here in the A, and they just knew I wasn't from around here when I threw this on with the fit because it just hit different. The way the patent leather was just gleaming off the certain lights. I don't know how I was doing in the club, but these right here was a go. And I'm thinking about doubling back and getting the rest of the pack because this pack was mean and slept on. Like it stayed
Yeah.
on undefeated for a little while. And like I think it was up until like late last year. I seen one of the ones with the green and yellow still up there. So I'm doubling back. But these are my bronze, and I know they're fairly new, but I just like the way they playing with the colors on patent
I
leather right now.
see on social media right now, a lot of people are talking about how Little Yachty started the patent leather wave to bring it back and all. They missed that whole pack. That whole pack that came out 2 years ago was ridiculous. So I don't.
I
The
don't know.
Little
I don't know
Yachty's are
what they're
cool.
thinking about. It's
The little
cool.
Yachties are cool. I'm not knocking them, but I don't even like
Don't
those
I
more.
don't knock them. I can take a step back further. Like, I mean, it's this when we're getting a little bit older because they're gonna go with what they see was going on right now. But I remember one of the All Stars, the red, white, and blue ones that came out a while back. Those is patent leather.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people got to just do they research. I mean,
Yeah,
Gold is here, StockX is here, Flight Club is here. Do your research. You'll see patent leather been out for a long time, bro. Like
very long
one of
time.
my silver pair is patent leather that I'm gonna break out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's the this is Rasheed Wallace's Rude Awakening. It was part of the championship pack
Ooh,
that came out. Can't
ball
go
don't
wrong with
lie.
that. The ball don't lies. Winner in Detroit.
Oh,
I mean,
those are clean.
this is like it might be a reach, but this is like the Detroit Gators right here for NBA players. I mean, you can't be mad at that. Like she did his thing. One of the first basketball players I see getting busy in Air Force One highs. So highs is always a must in
I,
my closet.
I think those are probably one of the more slept on shoes that we've seen. Those Rasheed Wallace Air Force Ones are super slept on, but probably it's an elite sneaker. I don't think there's a colorway in that sneaker that's not like amazing.
Yeah, she does things like his Knicks pack was dope too, and I got one out of the two. I still want that orange one. I'm thinking about doubling back on that. Hopefully, I can get somebody to restore it because I know it's over 15. So if
Yeah,
it's not worn, that glue's been sitting. So just probably need somebody to restore it so I can throw it back on. But she does that dude when it comes to highs and having a good run of just being with Air Force Ones to me.
that's so far. So we got back to back patent leather. We got patent leather for bronze undefeated. We got patent leather sheets for silver. Where are you taking us for gold now, Reem? Where we going for gold?
Gold, we going back to 2016 release, Linen Atmospheres.
Ooh,
Now, now this was on my grill list. Why? Because if anybody remembers that MTV episode where Fat Joe licked the sneaker, this was these. I'm not going to do it because I wear my sneakers, but I am going to double back and get these again from the 2024 pair because these this colorway is something that you can have more than one of,
yeah,
especially that it's good for spring, it's good for summer, and if you like me, when it gets cold, I'm going to another side just so I can throw these on again, so you can still feel like it's summertime wherever I'm at. And the one thing I can say that I will say about them is they got a little different texture from when they originally
yeah,
released
yeah.
and
The
the ones
leather
that just
different.
came out. Yeah, the ones that just came out too is a little bit different too, but it's my holy grail. Like outside of the Air Force One, white on whites, that's probably my favorite pair of Air Force Ones all time because
There's
it
a
just hit
clip of
different.
DJ Clark Kent, RIP, where he was talking about those too. He talked about he went to China to get like 10 pairs one time when they first came out. You know I mean, so those shoes have been high on the ranking of Air Force Ones for quite some time. Like you said, the Fat Joe clip went viral before going viral was a thing. So I respect the hell out of those being on your list as your gold for your podium. So salute to you, man. You really came through and you showed out, man. If you don't mind, you can just throw all three of them joints back in the screen one time for the people, man. This is Reem B. Thorough's podium one more time. We're gonna walk through it. We got gold, we got the linens in gold, we got the Rasheeds for silver, and we got bronze. We got the undefeated, y'all. Y'all tell us what y'all feel about his podium in the comments. You know what I mean? Don't be killing my man either, because these are all heat. If you ain't got heat like this, I don't want you talking crazy in the comments. You heard? So that's what you got to do. Make sure you comment FDIP on Instagram and all social medias. FDIP, man. Force the issue podium. Let's see what you got in your collection out there. But
Yeah,
Reem,
and I like to see other people's podium because it just motivate me to go get some more Air Force Ones. That's
that's
all it's
how it
gonna do
works.
for me.
That's how it works. We try and build the community, make sure they understand all of us, as I like to call the Air Force One enforcers. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like to call my people the enforcers, because that's what we do. We out in the streets enforcing what the culture is telling us to do. So Drop y'all comments. Make sure y'all let us know what y'all think. Now, Reem, before you go, I want you to do me a favor. Tell me who should come in front of this camera and give us their podium. Somebody you know personally that should be sitting down on Force the Issue, giving us their podium. Who you got for us?
If I could get my man Els to be on camera, because his Air Force collection is not one to play with. Like, I got
Okay.
some, but I know I can't go toe to toe with him, like just the amount. But we pick certain pieces, and he
Yeah.
got some pieces that the streets need to see and enjoy. But if I couldn't get him on camera, or somebody else I can suggest, is Dre the Shoe God. He's from
Okay, Dre the
Chicago.
Shoe God. Okay.
He's a little bit younger than us. He's from Chicago. I follow him on YouTube and the gram. He's somebody that you know his history. He can tell you a few things about how he viewed the resale game, the wearers versus the protectors, or wearing the dead stock. Like, he's one of them guys. Like, and he'll give you some good knowledge on it. Like, I like seeing people who know what they talking about. They're just not out here getting the like button ran up.
Yeah,
He's one
yeah,
of them
yeah. They
dudes.
actually got information. They actually
Yeah,
got information. I like people like that. That's what I'm hoping to get on the show, is people with good stories about their sneakers. You know what I mean? They come and they share and they tell us what they're about and how they force the issue when they're out in these streets. But again, Reem, again, a dude I've been seeing it killing for over 20 years now. You've been killing it for over 20 years. So I had to get you on, had to let you come out here and tell the story and come rep Big Queens, Laurelton, to be specific. This
to
is
be
what we do.
specific.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it. I appreciate it. We go back like babies in booster seats, man. Like, it's
That's a
nothing.
fact.
I definitely appreciate it, and I wouldn't be right if I didn't tip my hat to you and yours, because the way y'all be doing y'all things in the pictures on the gram, like the Uno fits, the Safari fits, like the chrome joints, and I not just the chrome. You had also had the bronze joints that was plated. Like, that just make the
Yeah,
whole unit thing
yeah, we got
look
yeah.
worthwhile.
I
Now, if I could get my old lady like that, she not an Air Force One person. I don't know what it is, but
listen.
I tip my hat to y'all. Y'all get my utmost respect.
She'll jump in on a few forces when I'm buying, but what she really wants is shoes. So what she'll do is she'll see me buy a pair, and then she'll be like, these shoes come in the same color, and then that's how it works. So
I know the game that they playing on us, man.
yeah.
I've seen it. I mean, we've seen this movie done before.
Until next time, remember, one silhouette, one conversation. This is Force the Issue. I'm out of here.
I mean, I got it.